We're here at Comic-Con, New York, with Cory Doctorow, and he has a new book. And the title of his new book is In Real Life, which is based on one of his short stories. And you wrote this, or created this, with Jen Wang. So tell us a little bit about your collaboration.
Well, I have to be brutally honest and say that Jen did all the hard work. I had been in discussion with First Second for a long time about adapting some of my work. We hit on this short story and this game. They sent me a lot of different artist portfolios, and the one I liked the best was Jen. I didn't even realize at the time that she was also the creator of one of my favorite graphic novels. I'd forgotten who'd written it. I just remembered the title, which is Coco Be Good. And it wasn't until the book was finished and I read the back flap that says Jen Wang is the author of Coco Be Good, and I was like, oh, that Jen Wang. Oh my goodness, I love her work. So I chose her, and then she wrote a script based on this, and I went in and edited it a bunch, and then we went back and forth, and our editor, Callista, who's over there, did a lot of yeoman work on it. And then I just kind of got the hell out of the way, and Jen did all the hard work. I mean, it turns out that making graphic novels is really easy. You just find someone else who's very good at it and get out of their way, and they do all the hard work, and it's terrific. The nice thing about this situation, in which my name is on something, but I can honestly say that all of the heavy lifting was done by someone else, is that I can say that it's genuinely excellent without feeling egotistical or like I'm untoward, or I'm being unreserved, because honestly I am far enough removed from this project that I am in awe of how good Jen did it, without feeling at all like that reflects back on me. I think Jen really is the star of this.
Now, is there a section in the graphic novel that you think translates better as a graphic novel than in the short story?
Well, I think certainly, Jen does some very clever things with color palettes. You can see this is what it looks like when the book is set partly in a video game and partly in real life. And so this is the video game sequence. And then when she's back in real life, the color palette totally changes. And it's a very subtle thing, but it just leaps off the page as you read it. So there's all this lovely graphic-y stuff that just, as someone who's visually somewhat illiterate, completely blows me away. I mean, I found this is the second comics adaptation of my work, and the first one, the most important lesson I learned was that although drawing things that are recognizable is, as far as I'm concerned, just an act of sorcery, that for artists it's a thing that they can just sort of do. And the first time around I was like, how could I ask someone to revise a drawing? Drawings are hard enough to get right just once, who could do it twice? By the time this came around, I felt much less shy about talking with Jen about composition and so on after her sketches were done. I think that Ender's Game is more than 10 years old now, and it was published before gold farming was really a thing. There were just rumors of it, and it may be that those rumors weren't true. It may be that the rumors actually gave rise to the practice later on. The first person who ever described gold farming was understood in the industry to be something of a notorious liar. And I wrote the story based on the reports of people marveling at this guy's presentation and wondering if he was lying about it. And so the fact that it's a reality now gives Jen, I think, a much richer body of work to work from, because it's real. She's not making it up. She's able to draw on real life situations, and there's a kind of verisimilitude, even though the story involves elements that are futuristic and couldn't happen in today's world. There's an underlying verisimilitude in Jen's adaptation that is partly due to the fact that Jen is very good at what she does, but partly due to the fact that this is much closer to reality than it was when I was writing about it.